Your booktube. My name is Maria and welcome to my channel MH Books, and welcome to the first book unboxing that's been filmed in quite a while. And it is my first month book subscription to the December box for the Christmas decorations in the background of the Abominable box. These are my horror shelves, by the way, so I'm filming this deliberately beside the horror bookshelves. Tweety Pie dressed as a angel, very scary bird indeed. So I hope you appreciate the decor. The Abominable box is a horror book subscription. It has a new book. I paid for this, so it's not endorsed in any way. As a new book, a second-hand book. Then it has a third, either book or journal. I know what it is because it came from the UK, so it has customs declaration on it. This one's my address. I hope I didn't show off my address there. And it also has a treat in it because I get the full guts subscription, so I include the treats. I know what the treat is too because it's on the customs declaration. So I would like to talk to people about Brexit and spoilers, please. The books should be a new release within the last 12 months. A second-hand one, which I believe these guys actually pick from charity shops and things themselves, which is interesting. And the third one, which I know, which is either a magazine or a book. I know what it is. So it's beautifully packaged. So the Abominable Book Club. And I'm knocking our cheap IKEA light, which we will move. Oh, I got a card. Oh, isn't this lovely? It's sealed with a wax seal. So that's the second-hand book. Hooey bookmark. Oh, caramelized salted sesame peanuts. These wasn't in there, so maybe they don't tell the whole truth on the customs declaration. Oh, yummy. Oh, I'm delighted with that. Ooh, so the new book is the Cottingley Cuckoo, which I'll look up now and we'll talk about. I knew this was going to be, was going to be a book as well because it said it on the customs declaration. Bookmarks. So it's the holiday edition of Bitter Chills. Okay, which we'll look up and talk about again. Holiday edition Bitter Chills bookmark. Bubble Book Club bookmark. Can never have too many bookmarks. And oh my goodness, mulled spice flaked drinking chocolate for Christmas. Isn't that brilliant? Oh, and the Cozy Chocolate Company. That looks lovely, guys. That's lovely. Is there anything else? No. Okay, just my second-hand book to unwrap. It's actually too pretty to unwrap. I should save it Christmas Day or something. I can't open this. That's it. It's over. It's done. I'm going to have to tear the paper. No. It's definitely a book in here. Gosh, I'm out of practice of doing these things. Okay, the book is... Oh, it's a Peter Straub book. It's Lost Boy, Lost Girl. The only Peter Straub book I have read is not visible underneath all the Christmas decorations. It's I've forgotten. It's Ghost Story. This is his more popular one, and the one he wrote with Stephen King as well. I have somewhere as well. So we'll look over these up and I'll get back to you now. So that the Lost Boy, Lost Girl by Peter Straub, my second-hand book, is actually quite controversial with my friends on Goodreads. They either love it or hate it. Now, I have a feeling it's actually a love or hate of Peter Straub and his writing in general, rather than this actual particular book. From the synopsis I've read, it's a ghost story, haunted house. A writer comes back to investigate the suicide of his sister and the fact that his nephew has gone missing after the suicide, and there's ghosts involved. It is Peter Straub. Looking forward to trying it. It will be the second one that I've read that's Peter Straub alone. So I've only read Ghost Story, which I found a little bit long. I like long books. I like Stephen King books. I just struggle a little bit getting through this one, so it'll be interesting to see what I think of Peter Straub alone. Again, I will also have to read next year. The Black House is actually stuck behind there, isn't it? Can I get it out about knocking half a dozen things? It's stuck. These books are stuck on the Stephen King shelves because, okay, I've read whichever one is the first one of these already. Twice, too. I've read it twice, probably when they were first released, and I've never read the second one, and I can't remember which is the second. I think this is the first, that's the second. Black House is the second. So I know the Pop Sugar Challenge has a duology as a prompt for next year, so that might be the one. So I might be picking these up next year as well. So yeah, I'll make some Peter Straub on his own and see can I tell which bits come from Stephen King's mind and which things come from Peter Straub. That'd be interesting. Next. Not much about this one on Goodreads. So from the back, it's short stories, and it is, I think 15, 16, I can't remember now, with illustrations, some poetry. It will go very well with the reading that I have for this December season, because it's traditional to read short stories and ghost stories over the Christmas period. So I actually have Chill Tidings, Dark Tales for the Christmas Season by Tanya Kirk. Bitter Chills, very similar title, is by J. Alexander. And I have another one somewhere which has gone missing. It's probably fallen with Did You Eat My Scary Stories? You did. Oh, here it is. It's behind a Christmas stocking. The Valancourt Victorian Book of Ghost Stories, which is also a tradition to get over the Christmas period. So 3 lovely collections. Okay, only 2 from the box. I recognize the name, even though I can't pronounce Cottingley. So the Cottingley Secret, the story where 2 girls faked, or did they, photographs of fairies in the back garden, and Arthur Conan Doyle believed it. But it might have been true. That's kind of the premise of this one, I believe. It's about, her name is Rose, and she works in a care home, and one of the residents there has a bunch of letters that seemingly prove the secret to be true. I have no friends on Goodreads who've read it, but from what I can see, people classify this as light horror and gothic and dark fantasy, because obviously it involves fairies and mythology. Yeah, that sounds like a fun one to read for Christmas. So that was my first book box from the Abominable Book Club. I have at least 3 more coming through, because I've paid for another 3. So there better be another 3 coming through. I hope whatever you're reading that you're enjoying it, especially if it's horror. And happy Christmas all. Bye. These are stickers.